Lawbringer got a few needed buffs, and the changes it brought to his playstyle are massive.
There we go. Good stuff.
So, what did they change exactly? Well, they gave him two new options. The first one, which is a new move, allows him to use 2 lights into a heavy finisher. This alone is a massive boon to his flow, reasons I'll delve into later. The second change is that he's now allowed to shove after any light he throws. This turns him into a full-on bully, and can now do this monstrosity. That's cool and all, but how does this change his playstyle? To put it simply, it makes him more unpredictable, considering he has a variety of more options to choose from. He's no longer locked into the usual chain of light, heavy, light, or heavy, light, heavy. Before, you could hard feint heavies in order to do some mix-ups, but because of the previous limits, your opponent could guess your next move because of how simple it was to guess. Now, however, the opponents have to guess whether he'll do another light, commit to a heavy feint, or a shove, which guarantees the light. It's just insane. It allows for more aggressive play, applying significantly more pressure to your opponent, causing them to mess up and letting you capitalize on it. They mentioned that these changes are there to fill in the gap until they finish and fine-tune their Lawbringer rework. And honestly, I think these buffs are exactly what he needed. At least until the rework comes by. Personally, I'm not very good with him just yet. But I've been able to pull off a lot of things because of these changes. I already liked most of the things Lawbringer had, his executions, cool looking gear, and the general vibe he has going on. With the buffs he has now, it's definitely made me want to play him more and grind things out with him. My only concern lies with the rework itself. I hope they give him good options for being aggressive, for mix-ups, and not make him as predictable as he used to be. Most importantly, I hope he doesn't end up worse than he is now, because this style of play is pretty fun.
Now I know I just gave him a massive amount of revenge, but hear me out. 20 buff.
Though I recognize he has a lot of potential if he receives a rework that's fitting to his general style, and most importantly, feels good to play around him. But for the time being, I'm enjoying these changes a lot, and I hope I'm able to get a lot better with him soon enough.